I have had a new experience as well, not cookie related, but I got reached out to by this guy called Identity Faraz on
Faraz.
Instagram.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, oh, what's this? And basically, it's a Indian YouTuber. He also does stuff on Instagram, but mostly YouTube.
Sure.
And yeah, he liked some of the book reviews and actually offered to me to come on to his show
to do a live
show. And that in particular was the new experience. So,
how was it? How was it doing live show?
It's fun. It's a different game.
Okay.
You could see he'd done it enough times and he'd built up a channel of a couple thousand subscribers. I mean, he's sort of like us. He's got 3 channels. One is called, I should actually shout him out. So one is called Rude Philosophy. The other one, I believe, was just called Faraz. I should probably check that. And then he had one in which he does in Hindu as well, which is sort of replicating almost what you and I did, and with I had the Reseñas channel, and sorry, let me quickly go here. Identity Faraz is his, and Rude Philosopher, and then I don't know the Hindu one because
that's pretty cool. Yeah,
I'm not particularly interested in Hindu.
No,
well, maybe one day. Anywho, yeah. So it's a different experience. Definitely different experience because you can see him having to multitask. So it's not a direct one-to-one like this. You're not particularly attempting to solve a Rubik's Cube while I'm chatting with you.
True.
And things like that. So you could see him whilst I was answering and chatting, he's still looking at the screen, but you can kind of tell he's doing other things. Like he's looking at the chat, he's making sure that the cameras and stuff are still working, that audio, like there's a little bunch of stuff you have to do. I mentioned this in the Adam Curry chat, but if you ever want to see a true pro at work, look at his YouTube channel and then making how the sausage is made or making the sausage.
How the sausage is made.
And he's got a screen, 2 screens, I think, but probably 6 or 7 different tabs and mini windows open in it. He's watching the levels. He's bringing stuff in
while he's doing the live.
Yeah,
live
it's
stream.
Crazy, man. His everything he does from start to finish is live. So he hits the record button and then he creates he plays the music and he's tuning the music up as he's doing it whilst speaking over into it. Tunes the music down, adding clips in live, going back in clips. So he'll play the clip and then they'll stop, go back. Dude, it's insane. Watching him and you're like, God. Okay, I can see that you've been perfecting your craft for not only the podcasting craft, which is, I think they're up to... He personally is up to probably 17, 18 years, and their show, I think, was 14. But also the craft of radio with how much to say, when to cut in, when to stop, when to introduce. Yeah, man.
That's phenomenal.
It's crazy. Really crazy.
So how did you find it with the commentary and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was fun. I actually did a little sneaky bit as well. So if you watch it, you'll see I'm sometimes looking at the side because I had my phone up and I was looking at the YouTube live and the comments as they came in.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a different experience, man. You're getting that interaction. We've talked about it here.
How much interactions did you engage? So were you guys answering half the time questions coming through?
Yeah, probably about that. Probably about half the time. We'd bring up a topic. I'd talk about it. He'd talk about it. Maybe I'd talk about it again, and then he'd bring up the next question. Something like that. And so we probably got through 6, 7 questions maybe in the entire chat.
How long did the chat go for?
I think it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That'd be good fun.
And yeah. And look, man, we were just chatting about books the whole time. So I was like, man, I could do this all day,
ages,
man. I could chat about books all day.
And he then published that, left it published as a
video?
Yeah.
So he it was funny because I couldn't find it for a while, but maybe it was just you do the live stream and then it takes a while to re-upload afterwards or something. But that's online. I'll chuck a link up.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So. Yeah, it just got... We've been chatting. We tried doing it live once. Didn't have a big audience, sort of felt like we were talking into a void.
True.
Nowadays, I think we'd maybe be able to rope some people in to be in there as well. So I definitely want to do the live experience again. And so just look out for that. I'm not promising it in the next week, but maybe in January. That I think that'll be part of one of my goals to start experimenting and properly trying around with that.